Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 2 in season number 3 of the HES Elimination Series. We are here at the GNC Stuntroad for a 12-lap race around this just shorter than a mile, I guess you could say super cross track. It's very, very unique, but it's a fun track, and we're going to see a lot of beating and banging, and these kind of cars don't really take it that well. We have 15 cars in the field here. Jalora from Alonso was eliminated in the last race, and let me tell you, I might be a little crazy for this race. I am recording this 10:42 Saturday night. 10:42 is a late time for me to be recording a race. I got up at 4 a.m. this morning to go on a field trip with my school to Washington, D.C. So I went up north to a city where my school is, then back down south to Washington, D.C., then back up north and north past where I live, back to the city where my school is, and then back down to where I live. And we stopped at Wendy's when I came back down, so that's good there. But yeah, I've been awake. Let me see here. I can't really think of it right now because I'm just so tired. But 20 hours? No, not 20 hours, I'm sorry. I think maybe like 18 hours. I've been awake for 18 straight hours, and I'm recording this race. So yeah. But anyways, let's get to the starting lineup here for the second race of the season. Our last winner here in the HES Elimination Series, Caleb Hoffman, starts on the pole in the number 77. Alongside him, it's Max Titan in the number 87. You have Coco Garcia, Kyle Martins, Ryan Searless, Tristan Walker, Cody Smart, Matt Dalio, Jacob Reed, Jordan Newman, Elijah Gordon, Nicholas Gratton, Abe Troxel, Ethan Harris, and the guy who was eliminated in the last race here in the HES Elimination Series. That's Jalora from Alonso in the number 7. The lowest finishing championship-eligible driver in this race will be eliminated from championship contention, and then we will move on from there. But it's 12 laps of action. We'll wait to get the scoreboard up until the race actually starts. Hopefully the sound's down. We'll turn it down. There we go. Good on board there with Caleb Hoffman. How about that? Kind of cool to see all that. Now that's a camera I've never seen before. You can actually get a good view of the whole racetrack. Huh. But anyway, this is the camera angle we normally use here at the GNC Stuntroad, and we will use that for this race. Make sure everybody's getting through the pace laps okay. Sometimes they beat and bang through the pace laps and they can't get it together, but it seems like all 15 drivers will get it together, and we're ready to start here at the GNC Stuntroad. This is going to be probably one of the craziest races of the season, and the green flag is out here for this race. Hoffman gets the jump on Max Titan, and Caleb Hoffman will take the lead. Better be careful not to overshoot this corner, and it looks like everybody's going to avoid doing that. Max Titan, he tried to get to the inside, or the outside, depending on which corner you're on, of Caleb Hoffman, but he couldn't get it done, and the number 77 stays out front. But you got to be careful making these jumps. You can definitely cause some serious damage to the race car, and that's exactly what happened to Caleb Hoffman. He missed the jump. Max Titan actually got underneath his car. And the number 51 of Kyle Martins has taken the lead here at GNC Stuntroad. He has Tristan Walker right behind him, and Ryan Searless here in the 33. Another place on this racetrack where you gotta really watch out is the final corner here. These guys love to overshoot the final corner, and Ryan Searless did that. That slowed him down. Fortunately, nobody's going to hit that pit road wall there. And right now, it would be Abe Troxel who would be the guy eliminated from championship contention if they finish the way they did. But we'll most likely end up with somebody who has too much damage to their race car, ended up getting knocked out in the race. And Hoffman does have some damage. Probably so does the 87 of Max Titan. They got together on the final jump of this straightaway here. But it's Ryan Searless in the number 51, and you can see these cars already have a ton of damage, and that is definitely not good, especially for our leaders. You definitely want to get through the jumps good, and if you can't get through the jumps good enough, then most likely you're not going to win, because you need a pretty clean... I mean, we've seen guys win here with a lot of damage, but you really need to keep your car safe and clean throughout these first few laps. Tristan Walker starting the close in on the 51. The Season 2 Napa Truck Series champion in the number 83. That's kind of a series I forget, to be honest with you guys. I don't really remember it that well. We didn't really have the best of championship battles in that series, but Tristan Walker was able to get it done there in the number 23. Sorry. As I said, I've been up 18 straight hours, so what do you think I'm going to do? But anyways, I do know that the 83 here of Tristan Walker has a pretty good race car right now. It doesn't seem like he has too much front-end damage. Kyle Martins does seem to have a little bit there on the front, but I could be wrong. Matt Dallio has moved his way up to third place. He got around the 33. The 33 is looking to get around him, and double wide through that corner doesn't work at all. Kyle Martins remains out front in the number 51, trying to get his first ever Napa fan win. He pulled away from the 83 that lap. And we have Coco Garcia coming into the pits and doesn't really get off the pits that well. But as far as I know, no. Abe Troxel in the 30. Yep, that's going to be it for him, I think. Overshot the final corner, hit the pit road wall. He's not currently in last place. That is Coco Garcia in the 66. Garcia came in, but he went back out on the racetrack, so he's going to get past that 30 if the 30 cannot get back out onto the racetrack. So that is a very tough break. Caleb Hoffman, our pole sitter, has fallen back to 11th place on the grid. Looks like Jordan Newman might have also had a problem in the 47 because I don't see him out on the racetrack anymore. Yeah, Jordan Newman's gone. I don't know where he is at all. So it might end up being Jordan Newman who gets eliminated because, yeah, Jordan Newman in the 47. So Abe Troxel, he finished next to last in the last race here in the HES Elimination Series. Came really close to getting eliminated there. And it looks like he's going to barely avoid elimination once again. Has problems with the 47 of Jordan Newman. And the 47 is most likely going to get knocked out here in the HES Elimination Series. Tough break for him, but that's just how it is. And this is a racetrack where you're going to see a lot of damage, and already you see this 51 has a lot of front-end damage. And here comes the 83 of Tristan Walker, but he just really can't make it stick on the inside through that corner there. It usually doesn't work, but this 83... As I said, he looks pretty clean compared to the 51. He doesn't have much front-end damage at all. He's taking care of his race car very well, and that is exactly what he needs. He wants to get this win. He's trying to get around to the inside here of the 51. They may be side by side here, and the 83 is going to try to drive around on the outside. They're still side by side. The 83 is going to have the inside this time. That 51 making it work up high. We're going to have to see through this corner. The 51 gets through those hills better than the 83, and he's going to remain out front. Tristan Walker going to lose some ground there. He got some damage through those hills, and that is not going to help the 83 at all. Ryan Searless has moved his way up to third place. Cody Smart has moved his way up to fourth. Matt Daly was falling back to fifth, but I think all these guys are safe from elimination because Jordan Newman is out of the race and in last place. Tough break for Jordan Newman. I'm not entirely sure what happened to him, but I'll try to remember to show you guys what happened to him. But if I don't, I'm sorry. As I said, I've been up 18 straight hours. I probably will forget. It's like I'm bragging about it. I'm sorry, guys. That's selfish. Anyways, Kyle Martin still out front in the 51. He's led every single lap so far after he took the lead from Caleb Hoffman on the first lap. But will his car be able to hold up till the end? That's the question we always have here at GNC Stuntroad. These guys get a lot of damage, and quite ironically, that 51 has got damage on the back of his car. Yeah, he's got damage all right. And that damage may play into who wins this race. We're just going to have to see. Walker still has a cleaner race car, and that's good news for the 83. Oh, the 32 and the 33 getting physical. Oh no, and the 33 really got physical there. He got stuck on the outside and hit that pit road wall. And Matt Dallio also has some front end damage. Coco Garcia here, he's a lap down. But these guys, they're running double wide. We might want to stay with these guys. If somebody's on that outside, they may overshoot the corner. I haven't seen anybody overshoot turn 1 yet. That's a good thing. You see Nicholas Gratton there in the 52. Got Elijah Gordon here in the 36. Now, he has a decently clean race car. Hoffman and Jacob Reed both have pretty beat-up race cars there. Alonso, he is eliminated from championship contention. He's back here. He's got some damage on his race car. And this 83, he keeps on coming close to this 51, but he can never seem to get to him. And now on lap 8 of 12, Kyle Martins leads that lap. We have 4 laps to go here at the GNC Stuntroad, and that was not a good hill at all for the 51. He came off of that hill very bad, and I really don't know how much this 51 can hold up till the end. This 83 is pressuring him, and that's pressuring the 51 to make mistakes. And if the 51 keeps on making mistakes like that, you can't get through the hills like that and expect to make it to the end. This 83 might be at the advantage. He's done a good job keeping that 83 clean. We're just going to have to see. I'm telling you, this 51 is really piling up his damage. It's not going to last too much longer the way it is now. You got to get through the hills good. How many times can I say that? I tell you. But Walker cannot seem to get by him on the racetrack, and I think Walker's only shot of getting past the 51 is if the 51 makes a very pivotal mistake. We're just going to have to see. It's a really physical game of chess, basically. That's how GNC Stuntroad is. We really don't see much passing on the racetrack, but we get these guys, you know, pile up a lot of damage to their race cars, and because of that, it comes down to, will he be able to make it to the end without his car completely going, I don't want to drive anymore on him, or will he be able to make it? And that's the whole, you know, fun of GNC Stuntroad. And we're going to have fun seeing if Kyle Martins can make it to the end without without his engine going kerplunk on him. I'm telling you guys, I think you guys can obviously tell I've been up way too long. Kyle Martins keeps on hitting that outside wall. They basically keep on hitting that outside wall, every single one of them exiting the final turn there. I'm not entirely sure how many turns are around this racetrack. I know I should know, but I'm too stupid to figure out. Oh no! Tristan Walker overshot turn 1. Oh man, he had such a good race going for him. And he overshot turn number 1, and that's going to easily give a big lead to the 51. But still, the question remains, can the 51 stay out without having to come in and pit for damage, or will his engine make it to the end? We're just going to have to find out. He is not really getting through these hills that well. But if he can get this win, I'm telling you, he earned it. Man, that is just not how you get through the hills. I mean, I don't understand how he's been able to continue the way he has with that damage. He's been running that damage for quite a few laps here. But he's going to lead at the white flag, and he seems to be slowing down, but I think he's still going full speed here. We're just going to have to see. Can Kyle Martins, and only his second ever Napa Fan start, get a victory here in the HES Elimination Series and start on the pole for the next race, which will be at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. Cody Smart is right now running in second place. Nicholas Gratton has moved his way up to third. Ryan Searless is currently running in fourth, and it's Matt Dallio running in fifth place. And here's Kyle Martins, and I think he's going to do it in this 51. But don't ask me how. And the number 51 of Kyle Martins is going to be able to survive with this beat-up race car and take the victory here at the GNC Stuntroad. Coming out of the final turn and off the final hill, Kyle Martins wins here at the GNC Stuntroad. Cody Smart is going to finish in second place. As he comes and crosses the line here, this might just, in fact, be the largest margin of victory that we've seen in a race in quite some time. 11.48 seconds. Very fascinating there. Tristan Walker finally getting back out into the racetrack. They don't know how to exit the pit road without hitting the wall. Looks like Nicholas Gratton finished third, Ryan Searles finished fourth, and Matt Dalio finished in fifth place. But there's your winner. The number 51 of Kyle Martins gets it done here. And unfortunately, Jordan Newman in the number 47 is going to get eliminated. Let's see what happened here to him. And I'm not going to pause the recording. I don't feel like doing that right now. But this is what happened to the 47 of Jordan Newman. And it happened quite a while ago. But we'll get to it here. Yeah, this happened a long time ago. And, come on, we can get to it. How many laps did we have in this race? We had 12 laps. Did Jordan Newman, crash on the first lap or something? Because I don't see anything of him here. He's almost there. I think. Yeah, there's Coco Garcia coming. Okay, there he is. And this is what happened to him. Number 47. This was on lap 2 of 12. And we're not going to replay it in slow motion. But he's to the outside of Ryan Searles here. And I'm going to assume, yep. Straight into the pit road wall. And I think that's why Coco Garcia came in. He ended up getting stuck behind the 47. And these guys piled up as Elijah Gordon got spun around there, and looks like the 66 also hit that pit road wall, but just not as hard as the number 47. But that's what happened to Jordan Newman, and unfortunately that's going to eliminate him from championship contention. But he will still remain racing in the series, and who knows, he'll probably get some wins here, because he's definitely a really good driver. But anyways, I know it's still race footage, but whatever. Kyle Martins gets the victory here at the GNC Stuntroad. He'll start on the pole for the race at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway, and anybody can win that, because we're going to see a lot of passing. We're going to use the night version for that. They're going to be scraping that outside wall. It's going to be very fun. It's going to be a lot like GNC Stuntroad, only on a 3-mile oval paved track. It's going to be fun. But anyways, congratulations to Kyle Martins for winning. And I will see you guys, I think, tomorrow for Dirt Extreme right here at the GNC Stuntroad in the Aero Electric Pro Series. So thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to Kyle Martins once again. And I will see you guys later.
Tell me that you will listen. Your touch is what I'm missing. And the